Stephen Richards had got to be friends because we met when I went to ECW, but it was just, more kind of, hey, nice to meet you. But
Yeah.
at WrestleMania that year, when me and Boss Man wrestled Godfather and D'Lo, uh, we went to the gym together a couple of times, and we went out to eat a few times, and just kind of got to be, buddies. And he approached me. Well, if, one of the writers approached me and asked me what size neck I wore in a shirt. And I told him, and I just thought, okay, maybe they're getting us some cool shirts or something, because they're always giving out, free stuff, jackets, stuff like that. And Steve came up and he said, "Hey, what do you think?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Oh, yeah, nerd." And I said, "No." He said, "You're going to be with me now," because it was just us then. He said, "You're going to be with me now." That thing had a lot of heat. Uh, I think I don't think it gets enough credit for actually how much heat it had. Uh, because I would say on any night of all the heels that we had up there at the time, you know, we got the loudest reaction of boos. I would say. Yes. This was Vince's hard left jab to the parent teacher council all the way. Um, they were on us pretty hard. I mean, because honestly, some of the stuff that we did was pushing the limits. But that's what made it so great. But uh, yeah, this was absolutely a jab at them, and it worked. I think I even heard one time. I think Stevie might have told me that might have even got a letter or something from one of the chapters, commending them on what they were doing about cleaning up their show. I think they actually thought that we were there to, um, we were actually on the payroll there at PTC or something. But yeah, no, I mean, I would have never dreamed that it actually worked. It actually come to like full fruition nowadays. But that's the era we live in, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was like I said, me and Stevie were friends, and I was friends with Charles, Godfather. I got to be a lot better friends with him because I'd been riding with Ray up to that point. I mean, you always jump in with different people,